On the vast plains of Africa, the boundary between predator and prey is often fragile. The spotted hyena, a creature famous for its resilience and haunting laugh, is the target of the bloodiest purges. Dawn breaks over the savannah, but for this individual hyena, the shadow of death is closing in. Lions and hyenas are eternal enemies. A dispute over prey has quickly turned into an execution. As the lion's claws sink deep into the thick hide, the hyena's cry is no longer a defiance, but a desperate plea. In this kingdom, brute force always has the final say. Solitude is a death sentence. An injured hyena attempts to reach the water to soothe its thirst. But its vulnerability is caught by the sharp eyes of a lioness. An uneven chase breaks out on the parched asphalt. With every step, the wound tears further, but fear is the only fuel left to keep it moving forward. When night falls, the savannah becomes a stage for nightmares. A male lion, with the power of an uncrowned king, has snatched the intruder. In the darkness, we hear not only the roar but also the sound of breaking bones. The hyena fights back frantically, but against an opponent 3 times its weight, every effort is merely an extension of the pain. The den, once the safest fortress, now becomes a trap. Male lions are carrying out a campaign of total eradication. They dig, patient and ruthless. The mother hyena watches helplessly from a distance, her laughter now lost in the wind. When the tiny lives are dragged from the earth, it is the end of a generation, a sad chapter in the cycle of life and death. Thickets cannot hide the scent of fear. This hyena has been cornered. Sharp thorns are not as terrifying as the teeth of the apex predator. The lion does not kill immediately. It seems to want to assert absolute authority. This is a bloody message sent to the entire clan. Your presence here is an insult to the king. It is rare for lions to eat hyenas, but today is an exception. This is not a simple meal, but the consumption of hatred. 2 male lions share the spoils, an act that solidifies their alliance and eliminates a potential competitor. On the ground, only fragments remain of a once legendary hunter. African wild dogs, masters of pack tactics, are organizing an ambush. The hyena, which usually steals prey from wild dogs, must now pay the price. Small but continuous bites into soft tissue exhaust the hyena. Its pride is torn apart by dozens of razor-sharp teeth working in harmony. Terrain can become the greatest enemy. Driven into the muddy pool, the hyena loses its mobility. The wild dogs stand on the bank, waiting and attacking the weakest points. Every time the hyena tries to climb out, it is pulled back down. The greatest cruelty sometimes comes from one's own kind. In the strictly hierarchical hyena society, a weak or injured individual is quickly discarded. This underwater battle is not about food, but about rank. Former brothers and teammates now become executioners, ready to finish off an individual who no longer has value to the clan. Tall grass hides dark plots. The hyena tries to use aggression to intimidate, but the wild dogs do not flinch. They know that with just one small mistake, the hyena will fall. This battle is a test of endurance, and in this race, the solitary one is always the loser. A fatal wound on the neck is the grim evidence of a power struggle within the clan or a clash between rival packs. The hyena still stands, but its eyes have dimmed. Survival on the savannah has no room for internal mistakes or mercy. The chase seems to never end. Wild dogs target the hips and belly, areas the hyena cannot protect. This is a tactic of attrition. The hyena growls, spinning in futility, while its enemies move like phantoms, appearing only to inflict a new wound. The leopard, phantom of the savannah, usually avoids hyenas, but when a solitary and injured hyena enters its sights, the rules reverse. With a precise bite to the throat, the leopard has finished its opponent. Now, the one who used to rob others' prey becomes a meal hung high in the branches. The hyena tries to hold on to the last bit of hope from a scrap of hide, but the leopard is determined to reclaim it all. A scuffle between two master hunters. Exhaustion is clear on the hyena's face, but the survival instinct does not allow it to let go easily. A tragedy of resource scarcity in a parched land. The greatest threat to wildlife is sometimes man-made barriers. Trapped in a wire fence, the hyena becomes a stationary target for the wild dog pack. It cannot run, cannot fight with all its might. Steel and nature's brutality combine into a grim sentence for the wretched. Every journey has an end. This male lion has run out of patience. He locks his teeth into the hyena's trachea. Life gradually drains away with every stifled breath. In the final moments, the world around the hyena blurs. The laughter fades completely, giving way to the eternal silence of the earth. Nature is not cruel. It is only fair in its own way. The hyena falls to maintain the balance, to feed others, and to make room for stronger generations. Behind the haunting laughs is an endless song of survival, where every life is a piece of the great Savannah puzzle.